What's up, people? How y'all doing? If you just now seeing this, wave your hands, comment down below where you at, where you from. You want to show support, go to my website at wasnevermedia.com. Rest in peace, Anthony Macklin. When I tell you, I am only an hour away from Indianapolis. An hour away. I have watched this video over and over. This man was asleep in his car outside his grandmother's house. Outside his grandmother's house. I saw the video where the police said the police didn't even get to say raise your hands. They automatically let off 30 shots. Before the cop could say put your hands up, they started shooting. The man didn't have a gun. He was sleeping in his own car parked outside his grandmother's house. Officer Carl Chandler and Alexander Gregory were indicted for battery and criminal recklessness. When I tell you, not every cop deserves to be a cop. Because if these cops would realize how policing started, then they wouldn't be cops. If these melanated cops knew where cops came from, they wouldn't be cops. I'm so for real. This was no alleged 30 shots. These were 30 shots. Macklin's attorney, Stephen Wagner, said the officers fired at least 30 shots, hitting his client 3 times and leaving him hospitalized for 17 days for 6 surgeries. 6 surgeries? 17 shots? And he didn't get a word out. Police had found Macklin asleep with a gun next to him in the driver's seat before officers knocked on the car window and said, "Police, hands up." There might be a reason why he had a gun in the passenger seat. Because first of all, he's outside by himself sleeping. And depending on the location where his grandmother lived at, might have not been a good neighborhood. The gun was in the passenger seat. He didn't aim it at the cops. The cops shot first. So the cops are being charged correctly as they should be. I can see it as if Anthony shot at them, but this man was asleep. Sleep. While Anthony had a firearm in the car and a license to carry the firearm, he never reached for the gun. Anthony never reached for it, and they still shot. Some of these policemen that I've been seeing are loose cannons. Not every person should be a police. It comes with integrity. Like, police work for us. We don't work for them. We're the reasons they get paid, not the other way around. You get what I'm saying? And he never had the gun in his hand, and he certainly did not point the gun at officers. This man was just waking up out of his sleep. Anthony's only offense was being a young black man in a high crime neighborhood. No wonder he had a gun. The neighborhood he lived in was nothing but high crime. So he was doing his just due to keep a gun on him, and he was licensed. That's the key. He was a licensed person to carry a firearm. He wasn't a person who didn't have a license. He has the credentials to have it. Macklin and his family want Gregory and Chandler to be suspended without pay and fired by the police merit board. So I'm happy that we did not lose this black man, but they fired 30 shots and only hit him 3. That is a blessing in disguise to have this man alive. But that many surgeries is crazy. That is being hospitalized for 17 days to have 6 surgeries from 3 bullets. Oh my. These officers acted in accordance with their training to defend their lives when a subject grabbed a gun and raised it towards them. But he never pointed a gun at them, so they never should have shot him. The video testimonial and other evidence will establish the legality of their actions, attorneys John and Edward said in the statement. But if I go back up, he never had the gun in his hand. But if I go back down, they shot him without Anthony having the gun towards them. So, all in all, the police are going to either jail, prison, getting fired. The police department said that at the time that investigations of the shooting were being conducted by the department, one by its critical incident response team and the second by its internal affairs division. This is crazy. These police need to give it up. These two in this incident need to get fired, find another way to make money, because being a police is not in their best due. So, comment down below how y'all feel about this. I'm baffled. I'm baffled to say the least.